Hello there, and welcome to the Generational Gamer. Brooke sent me this little thing, and we are going to give it a try. What it is an adapter that goes on to the bottom of your Xbox controller. Let's take a look at it. Alright, let's pull it out. And there we go. And that is a fairly small device, which is realistically all we need. There we go, it's out. So this fits like so, and there we go, it's on. Now it has no way to communicate with it, so you have to use the USB connection here and the USB connection here to put it together. That is handled with this little adapter right here. Oh, look at that. It's this one down here. You see? Bum bum bum. This is not a USB-C, this is a micro B. And it's in. Alright, now we'll fit this one in. Kind of. There we go. So now it's on. Does not get in the way at all. And let's see what else we have here. Manual, stickers, and a keychain. So this is what it supports. PS5, Switch, and PC. It's wireless, supports motion control, supports turbo and macro functions, which I never use, and emulates the PS5 touchpad with the function key. The instructions are relatively simple, which is awesome. And just to quickly go over each of the buttons, you can see the leftmost is for capture, the touchpad simulation. The next one to the right is the turbo button, the remap button, and then the other one is the pairing button. Now that it's out of the box, let's connect it to something. The first time you connect it to either the PlayStation or the Switch, you do need to plug it in. So with the Switch, you use your USB cable as you would with any USB controller, and the same with the PlayStation, just like you're setting up a new DualSense. Once they're connected, that's when you press the wireless button for 2 seconds, and you will see the flashing lights, and eventually it'll turn blue. From that point on, you should be able to just simply switch it over and press the Xbox button. And unlike with the Switch, the PlayStation 5 controller does have the touchpad to contend with. This adapter does have a button. It's actually the one in the lower left corner, and that simulates the usage of that touchpad. So once it's installed, this is what you should expect to see on the front. It does fit nicely in an area where your hands do not rest. The only thing that's obstructed on the back is the rechargeable battery, and you do have to remove it for that. So I've already played with this for a good couple of hours, but I'm bringing up Super Mario Galaxy just to demonstrate that the motion controls do in fact work with this. Now the range was a little off. When I sit at a normal distance and play this from my TV to my recliner, I have no problem communicating with the Switch. The range was a little short. I think it might have more to do with the Switch 2 because I don't have that issue with PlayStation. And just to add a little context, my office and my Switch dock are about 20 feet away. So that's what I'm talking about with range. Again, no issues with PlayStation or Xbox, or the original Switch to be quite frank. The following footage was recorded exclusively with the XIE2 adapter. So I have now spent about a week playing with this little adapter. I really do like it. It has some quirks though, and I want to address them first. So first and foremost, when you look at it, if you have one of these type of battery charging units, you actually have to disconnect it, and this still doesn't fit. So that's a minor thing, and it's pretty unique to certain people. I use it far more on a Switch than on a PlayStation. You've got this touchpad button on here, which is great because you can hold that and move the right analog stick to activate up, down, left, and right on the touchpad. I wouldn't use an Xbox controller as a PlayStation controller because quite frankly, I actually do prefer the DualShock or DualSense. But that's neither here nor there. As for the Switch, all you gotta do, adjust it to that, and sometimes you have to push this button, but most of the time you just hit the Xbox button and it thinks it's a Switch controller. And I played a lot of Mario Kart with my daughter on this, so I'm pretty comfortable saying that this is a good solution if you want a Switch controller. Now, I will probably end up replacing these sticks at some point because, well, they're going to get quite a bit of use. But I like this controller as a good Switch alternative. Its installation is relatively simple. So it comes with just this, and you can adjust it. And you can see where that's in neutral. When it's in neutral, that is for Xbox and PC. This way is for PlayStation. This way is for Switch. That's how I'm going to use it primarily. Uses a micro USB. You just plug that in. And there you go. This, it fits in. You can see the holes. It just fits in there. Very gently put it together. And you want to actually do it right instead of the way I'm doing it here. It will not go in without it being seated right. And there you go. So it's in. And then this one just wraps around and hits the USB-C up at the top. And then you got yourself a multifunctional Xbox controller, which I guess, given the way Xbox is going these days, better use for it. But you've got the charging port down at the bottom, so that's actually how you connect it. And I want to specify, the first time you use this thing on PlayStation or Switch, plug it in at the bottom, and then it will connect. You know, you press this button as well, but then it will connect. I tried fighting with it before and then finally read the manual. Overall, as a Switch controller, this is a great Switch controller. It'll be better when I update my sticks, but for right now, it's a great Switch controller as it is. I have not tried it on any specialty models like the Elite. My son has one. I'll bring that one down and check it out, but that'll be a separate video. But it fits fine on a standard Xbox Series controller. So, all in all, pretty cool. I also wanted to simply point out that you cannot swap these mid-game. Like, I tried it with the PlayStation 2 adapter, like right here, but you cannot swap it. What you need to actually do is have it in a rest mode, where this is off, the controller is off, then you can swap it from one function to another. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. The solution is, if you do it, just hold this down until it shuts off, then bring it back up, and it'll work just fine. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and have a good one.